We're going to open free fileable forms. Sign up if you haven't done so, then sign in. I'm going to delete the previous return to restart it. And we're going to choose the form 1040. You may qualify for easier versions, but if you choose the 1040, you are not wrong. So this is the main form that has all your income information, the reference to the income sources, and also your personal information. So you start by your name. Let's say it's Jenny Gonzalez, your social security number. If you're married and you're filing a joint return, you enter your spouse's information. We're going to assume she's single, so leave it blank. Then the street address, the city, the state, pretty self-explanatory. Don't really need to explain this part. Now, the filing status, I have a separate video about the filing status. In this case, we're going to assume she's filing as a head of household. If you have questions about this, ask me or watch the video. I'll be more than happy to help you. Head of household pretty much means you have someone like a children, or you have children or parents you take care of. So exemptions, she can exempt herself and also her daughter. So she gets 2 exemptions. So we're going to enter the information. We'll also so just like one entry, and do the math. Anytime we hit the button, do the math, it does some calculation for us, does all the calculations available for us. Now, income. For sake of simplicity, we're only going to assume she had one employer that gave her a W-2, no business income, no interest income, no dividends, nothing too fancy. And let's say she made $45,000. So this is what you, $45,000, this is what goes on line 7. It's on your form W-2. You will have to attach the form also to your return. Now, with the adjusted gross income, again, for sake of simplicity, we're going to assume she didn't have any of this, so we're just going to leave it at $45,000. Now, tax and credits. This is where you reduce your taxable income and also figure out your tax. So, deductions, since she's filing as head of household, she can take $9,350 of standard deduction. And she has 2 exemptions, so it's $8,100. So she got a total of $17,450 exemptions. That's how much her taxable income is reduced. It's brought down to $27,550. Now we're going to go to tax tables, tax table PDF, make sure it's for 2017. The very first one usually is the one. Takes a little while. Okay, so there we go. It's 2017 now. The way you use them, on top of each page, you see your you find your status. In this case, it's head of household, and then you find the square or the rectangle that has your income range. So for 27,000 ranges, we're going to circle head of household. We're going to draw a line all the way down to her income, which was $27,550. And this is it, 3,469. This is her tax, the amount she would owe of her income. But this is not all. Now, line 44, 3469, We have to hand input it. For some reason, it doesn't do the tax calculation for us. Now, the credits, we're going to assume she didn't have any of those, even though she would probably qualify for the earned income tax credit. Now the payments. So let's assume her employer withdrew $3,000 of her paycheck. That's where it goes. So she doesn't have to pay this amount again. We're gonna do the math, and her tax liability is brought down to $469. Now she would most likely also qualify for earned income tax credit, but we'll just let IRS to figure that out. And then this is pretty much it. And then all she has to do, she can e-file it. Or she can mail it, but in order to do so, she has to attach the payment. So she adds 1040V payment voucher. It already has all the information pre-printed. You just have to add the dollar amount. The reason it asks you for it, because you don't have to pay the full amount right away. You can sign up for an installment plan. Let's assume she makes the whole payment. And this is it. The return is printed and ready to be, is generated and is ready to be printed and mailed to IRS. And depending on the state you live, that's where you mail it.